Hey guys, and welcome back to Clickty Clack, the podcast. I'm Ari, your host, and today it's just gonna be me by myself. So today we're gonna talk about support. So support in the nail industry, support in the business services that you decide to do, the support in anything that you decide to do with your life. Um, when I started, I had barely no support. I hung around people who talk that life, but they wasn't about that life. So I know a lot from firsthand experience, and we're gonna talk about why it's important, and we're gonna get into it. So I got me some cue cards today, so we're gonna try to make it work. So this is a question to myself, but probably to you too also, to see if you can relate. So my first question is, who was my biggest supporter when I first started doing nails? Honestly, to be honest, it was my two girls. That when I say they supported me, because they was my mannequin hands when I practiced how to do gel polish. Because when I first started, I practiced a whole year by myself doing nails. Like I don't think nobody took me serious. They were just like, yeah, whatever. So even when I enrolled in school a year later, nobody really took me serious. Because maybe they just thought I was just like, granted, I just never always jumped into something. Like I never always worked fast food. So me doing this was something different. So I don't know if they didn't take me serious or what, but now they take me serious. But but yeah, it was my two girls. They practiced and they was excited when I started doing nails. They especially my youngest, she was only 5 at the time. And she's like, Mom, can you paint my nails? Can you paint my nails? Can you paint my nails? And so I always just practiced because she was too young for acrylic. So yeah. And when I started school in 2020, COVID started. So normally when you go to a beauty school, you're able to service clients that come in, practice, get some little practice, build your little clientele up. Yeah, it didn't happen. It was just the girls that was in school. We had the morning shift, we had the afternoon shift, and I was the afternoon shift because I worked a 9 to 5 during the time I was going to school. And it was just us practicing. Like we basically didn't practice on each other unless we was passing the test. Like we had to do the pedicure test, do a full pedicure from beginning to end, pass on. Then lay a nail tip, pass it. Like we didn't practice on each other. We couldn't wear nails. I wore one hand and it was my this hand. I'm like, shit, I don't rock with one hand. That was only because we was passing tests to get out of each, step, whatever. But those are my number one supporters. Like at this time, and I'm gonna say like I'm doing this podcast because I like to be honest. I want to be honest and give you all the real deal. But I was hanging with a particular family member of mine, and we was cool, like cool. And when I started, she just kept calling it a hobby. And I'm like, what? Like a hobby? Like, yeah, I see you and your hobby, your nails, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, you feel me? I'm still like brushing it off because I'm like, yeah, she ain't really no hater like that. She was. And I don't talk to her. I haven't talked to her since I've been doing nails and it's been like 5 years. I ran into her like maybe once or twice. It's no hard feelings, but as far I feel like we was too close, like family members, you know what I mean? Like this. And it was always a hobby. Like I remember one particular time when I started, I was maybe like 3 months into nail school. And I'm like, oh yeah, because let me practice. You know what I'm saying? She like, yeah, wait till you get better. And I'm like, what? And like I really took that to heart because I'm like, yo, like if anybody around me wanted to do anything, I'm gonna be a supporter. I'm like, yeah, shit, you could practice on me, you know what I mean? Because she was already getting nails done, and I'm just like, okay, you feel me? Like, all right, whatever. But we'll move on from that. So the second question is, what kind of support do you think nail techs need the most? And I would say it's really, really hard, but my top two I would say is financial and mental. You need and yeah, oh wait, three, and emotional support. So I guess that's up there with mental and emotional because there's gonna be times where you wanna cry or yell at the world or just be irritated because things not going your way. people not so showing up like they supposed to that you think it would be because they said it would. You know what I mean? Clients is coming in slow. Like you constantly posting, there ain't nothing popping off. Like, listen, I've been there, and I'm currently like still building my brand up because I took a break for 2 years. I needed that break. One of the reasons was because I was in a shop for almost 4 years, and the guy sold it to somebody else, and he kicked everybody out after a year. So I didn't have nowhere to go. And my situation at the time, like I couldn't do nails in my house like I do now. Like it's all set up, you know what I mean? So that took a toll on me. Um, I didn't put my foot down when I started like I should have, and that's another thing I want to tell people like when you start a business, make sure your boundaries are set ASAP. Like if they get mad because you set your boundaries, then they're not for you. You know what I mean? Like you show up 15 minutes late, it's a charge because you expect me to be here on time waiting for you. You know what I mean? Like no call, no showing. I hated that. Like that is my biggest pet peeve because why would you go through the whole process of you want to book with me, we're going back and forth, and then you don't come and show up. That's time wasted, and our time is costly. Even though I charge a $10 deposit, like people don't pay that and don't even show up. Like I listen, this whole podcast is going to be a lot of ins and outs, the ropes, all that. It's just basically me talking to you, you talking to me. I'm gonna have it to where people will be able to ask questions and I'm gonna answer them when you know what I mean. But yeah, mental. I think mental might be the major one because you gonna be in your head a lot. You will be in your head. It's guaranteed. You will like wonder if it's worth it. You're gonna reevaluate your situation, making sure you on the right path. There's people that didn't quit their jobs to start something, and then you know what I mean. Like it's a lot that comes with business. Period. Just not even else, just business. Because when you start a business, like that's money. Even you, some people may not even have financial. Like I had a 9 to 5, so as I didn't have clients, I had the funds to buy the stuff I needed. Amazon is a good place to get your stuff you needed for cheap. You know what I mean? But yeah, I would say maybe my top one is mental. You need some mental support because people gonna try you and you can't fight everybody. But yeah. So third question. Have you ever felt unsupported in your no journey? How did you overcome? I just stated that you're like, yes, I felt unsupported. Even now, like when I started my podcast, it's like people don't even like it. You feel me? Which that's why I say like I'm glad I took a mental break because that would affect me. You know what I mean? Like it did before. You know what I mean? I'll be hurt. I want to talk about it, and I'm like nobody feels how I feel because they don't know. But not everybody's gonna be on your journey when you go. Understand that. Not everybody. Listen, I don't know if you ever heard, but you will hear from me. There's people here for a reason, and there's people here for a season. You hear me? You hear me? Listen. Right now, I'm in a place in a space of mental healthiness where if you don't support me, that's fine. But don't be mad down the line where you might need me, but I'm not gonna show up. You feel me? I don't want to say like, oh no. I mean, I may not show up. I'm in a space now. Like, if you don't support me, don't expect me. I can't do it. Like, I can't do it. But y'all go and do everything else where everybody else. But when it comes to you or whoever, they like, oh no, no, it's too much. Like listen, I have people try to knock me down on my prices. I'm not about to do that. If I'm too pricey, then you might want to go somewhere else because nails ain't $25 no more. They not. So they not. Okay, we gonna move on. All right. How important is mentorship in this nail world? It's very important. Like if you could find somebody who is willing to take you under their wing and teach you the ropes, because as I said, when I started, I had YouTube University and myself. And the teacher I had in nail school only did polygel. I want to learn acrylic. Apology, that stuff was harder than the man. It was hard. I ain't gonna hold you. It was hard. I'm like, I want acrylic because acrylic is so versatile, so versatile. Like polygel, I'm not about to do that. I tried that one time. I bought the kit. I never used that kit, and I ended up throwing it away. Listen, that's what I said. Like I just wish that I would have. I wouldn't even say went to a better school. It just I wish I had my school taught hands on. You know what I mean? And I'm not mad that I started when I started in COVID, but like I promise, as soon as I graduated, they accept clients, and I'm like, oh my god, like I was so upset. But anyway, back to that. But if you find somebody who's willing to take you under their wing, hold on to them and cherish everything, because there's some people in this world that will prey on your downfall. They'll suck you in like the black hole, and you be lost in space. You feel me? Like there's a lot of haters. There's gonna be haters, but they always say if you ain't got no haters, you're not popping. Clack clack, I get clack clack. All right, we're gonna get back. All right. Do you think the nail industry does a good job of supporting newcomers? Why or not? See, everything is falling into place. No, I really don't, because where I live, I just seen so much backlash, like with nail techs. Not me, but nail techs, like talking about other nail techs. Listen, if a person comes to me and tell me they went to somebody else, I don't even know. Listen, I don't even follow people that are nail techs that live in my city, because I used to view them at, I wouldn't say competition, but I'll just be like, dang, like they got a lot of likes or they got a lot of shares. Baby, listen, I don't. If it disturb your mental, do away with it. Okay, block it out. If it's a family member, a friend, anybody, listen, you can block them. Listen, I'm the block queen. I don't know, got no time for none of that. If you disturbing my mental, now and avoid, out of sight, out of mind. I'm not playing. But yeah, it's some you might find that's willing to, like, yeah, you know what I mean, support my girl. You might be able to collab, but man, I don't know why people view other people as competition. Like I always tell, my competition is myself. Cause not everybody can do what you do. Like it's not a lot of people that can do network. It's some bomb people that can do network, but I'm not about to be like, oh, I wish if you practice, you could get there. Yeah, anything that somebody's good at, just always remember. This is what I had to go back and say to myself. They started somewhere. They started where you started at. They just started sooner. You know what I mean? Like everybody has their time when they want to start something. Like there's people that just, like I said, with the support. Like you got people who just start, and then you got people who got like a lot of support. Like yeah. Listen, when I first started, and my daughter brought this to my attention a couple years ago, she was like, "Have you?" I was looking at your Instagram, and I remember, and I was looking, and she said, "When you couldn't really do nails, you had a lot of likes." She said, "But when you got better, your likes went down." I said, "For real?" So I just blew it off, but then I started thinking about it later on, and I'm like, let me go see. I went and seen, and she was right. So I'm like, dang, like they seeing that. You feel me? I'm like, I ain't paying no mind. I'm just like, whatever. I'm like, that was out, you know what I mean? But like, low key, that kind of hurt, because I'm like, I'm beastie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be sharing. Like when I say my nails were so crappy. Like I promise, maybe they just loved it. It was just crappy. I don't know. I can't even tell you, but like now I can barely get the shares from the people that I nails I do, which that's why I say like I do them for me. You know what I mean? Like of course they want them done their way, but I put it in there because that's something that I love. I put my heart, soul, blood, sweat, and tears in nails because I love nails. Like I love nails, and I'm glad I was able to step away and get my brain together because, like I said, listen, I went to, this is a story. I went to a bar one time with my friend, and it was a girl. She seen her nails before she seen my nails. So she was like, "Yeah, my friend did it." I walked over. She's like, "Come here." I walked over there, and then one girl was like, "Oh, you didn't know?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "What's your name?" Told her. She's like, "Oh yeah, I don't know you." I don't care. I don't know you. Like, but yeah, okay. The girl's nails she did was fire. Like her nails was done. But I'm like, but that, like, why would you say that? Like, I don't. Okay, I don't know every nail ticket that lives in my city. Like, you don't gotta know everybody who nails. There's people they be like, you know who? If they ask you if they know me, they probably like, no. Like, as I said, people is gonna get inside, try to get inside of here, baby. Listen, we're gonna block it. We're gonna get on to something that we're gonna move along, move along. What role does the community play in your motivation to be a nail tech or a nail artist? So my oldest is a junior. I've been doing her nails since seventh grade. My girl been practicing just to polish when she was maybe like fifth grade, sixth grade. So she started like I would start practicing with it like acrylics maybe towards the beginning eighth grade, like the summer. When they see her nails, they love her friends love them. And when they see my nails, because of course I'm a nail tech, so I have to keep up with the trends. They make me so happy because they be like, oh, I think I'm an auntie. Auntie, Klack this Clacky. I don't even know what this means, but now I know. I'm like, okay. Everybody loves my nails, so I do. Of course, they're both different because I like. I always tell people like if I was an octopus, every 8 hands would be done like different stuff. But it shows my creativity for one. It shows my like different shapes I can do for two, and my nail art because on this one it's all art. I can't draw a lick on here. I could do the basics. You know what I mean? You would better off get. I could lay some acrylic on this hand. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Quit playing. But like the designs, I make it work. You know what I mean? But I won't do extra. It might be like flowers. Now flowers I can do both hands. Some bling. You know what I mean? It's not always fancy. Like right now, this is like the crocodile print with. This is glow in the dark. But yeah, like all that extra. Now this, and I'm thinking about putting curve on this hand. I'm like, I don't know because like I'm not saying I'm scared. Just I don't want to turn out all crappy because once you put that glue down, it's hard to get them nails off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I love like being out because for one, I do Instacart. Like I said in the first video, so when they see my nails, even in the stores, like they were like, "Oh my god, let me see your nails, let me see your nails." Like, and then where I go, like to the store I go to, I go often. I've been going for a while, so the people that work there, like they know me. Like every time I go in there, or let me see your nails. They ain't seen me in a while. Let me see what kind of nails you got on. Like they rush to me. They be forgetting about everybody else. Let me see your nails, girl. Let me see your nails. And that like that keeps me so motivated because like people are excited to see my nails that I do. Like not only for me, and then I'll ask my daughters, like, you like these? They be like, oh my god, my nose is fire, nose is fire. Like I just I love nails. That's what I'm saying. Like don't let nobody deter you from anything that you love and you enjoy because if you start to regret it or downplay yourself, you're gonna eventually hate it. You're gonna really hate it. And just the way that you let people get into your brain, like you was not gonna enjoy your work. Like everybody's like when I have my shop, oh, you going to work? Like, I don't consider it work. It's just something I love to do. But if that's the case, I clock in. But yeah, like I love when I didn't have clients, I would go to my shop after I drop my kids off, and I would practice nail art, watch YouTube, put it on mute because I'm a visual learner. Like I can't. If you tell me something, I'm like, write it down. Ah, mental. Like paint a picture, mental. Now if you talk to me, I'll be like, what? What you say? Like, but everybody learn at their own pace. But YouTube, I would just sit there and I would watch the application, watch the prep continuously over and over again. I think I did 5 people that was my favorites that I still watch. I still watch them. Like, I still get subscribers, like notifications. I be like, but that made me want to do YouTube because I do YouTube. So that made me want to do this podcast so I can bring light to the situation that people ain't talking about. Like, ain't nobody talking about this, the ins and outs of the nail tech. Like, in this game, just like any other game, beauty services, any other job, like, it's nitty gritty. And it's sad to say that it's a dog eat dog world. Like, actually, dog eat dog. Like, like I said, I've been seeing so much bitter people, like, about nails and, like, I'm in these nail groups and they just, it's supposed to be inspiring. Like, you do some nails, you post it. You might be like, hey, how you like these? Or can you give me some constructive criticism? And you go to comments, it's people laughing at the comments. It's people talking crap about them instead of going in there and helping them about the nails, like, you might need to work on this or make it work on your shaping or don't apply it so close to the cuticle. They in there ripping them to shreds. So what you think they gonna do? They ain't never gonna post again in their life. Because what? I done posted it thinking I was comfortable in this group and then it tore me to shreds. Ain't nobody got time for that. We all about positivity. You know what I mean? We is not about to be sitting there being negative. That's why, listen. We gonna get outside that. Okay. And okay. How do clients show their support beyond booking? Listen, honey child, I don't know if my clients don't want to share me with nobody, but they haven't shared nothing. Not even their nails. Like they have not shared their nails. Like I don't know what the problem is. Like, and I used to sit there like, damn, they don't like their nails. Now, if I don't post your nails, then it'd be a problem. But like, even if I post something like, hey, I got this, there's people that book with me. They ain't shared it, but let me put something on there that's something on discount. First one in my inbox, first one on my post. What time, what date, where you at, blah, blah, blah. Listen, don't come to me when there's a discount. You feel me? That's the only time. Hey, listen, I'm telling you. What I'm saying to you, I am not lying. This is the 100% honest, gutter truth. And I'm just going to keep it real honest. That's why I decided to do this podcast because I need to keep it real with you guys. You feel me? Listen, it's an issue. But like I said, I took a mental break because it told me I'd have been sitting there crying, boo-hooing, why ain't nobody sharing my stuff? Listen, baby, listen. You gonna see all these followers that I done gained is gonna see every post I put, I not even schedule posts because I be working. You feel me? You ain't gotta share it, but I'm gonna share it. Quit playing with me. This is like more in the same thing we were just talking about. Have you ever created your own support system? Yes. And I love it. I love it. Like I love it. Like I have found in this industry that strangers will support you before family and friends. And that is crazy. Like I used to be like, dang, y'all hating. I mean, some people don't want to see other people shine. That's okay, but I'm rooting for everybody. I'm rooting for everybody. Like I'm rooting for everybody, but you can't. Don't beat yourself up about it. Don't cry. I mean, it's okay to cry sometimes if you want to, but don't beat yourself about it if nobody's sharing your stuff. Girl, bye. You better create your own support system and leave it at that. Then when they try to get back in, you don't let them because you know what? You should have been shooting with me in the gym. Quit playing. Quit playing. Quit playing. Quit playing. We out here to create our own support system. We ain't got time for this. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Now, in what ways can nail techs better support each other? Sharing, reaching out. You know what I mean? Reaching out. Just like I was saying, like the people that, some of the people I've seen that posted in the nail groups, like they're there for a community. You have a community of people who do nails, who like nails, but they be bashing people. Like, why? Like, if I'm coming here as a support group and it says nails support, you know what I mean? Because I'm in like about 10 or 15 of them. And I've seen the bashing. Like, it is crazy. It is sickening. Like that is so sick. Just to bring a person down. Like, okay, if you don't like it, keep going. Keep scrolling. You ain't got a cop. Oh, listen, this internet now, people so internet thuggish. You feel me? If you don't like something, because I just see stuff I don't like all the time, I might look at it like these people's crazy. Keep going. I'm not about to sit there and argue with you or like actually laugh at these people's nails. Like I remember, man. So when I started in my house. Okay, so I had this one friend at the time. And I seen in the nail group that somebody did these which I'm gonna end up probably eventually creating that again. I don't even care. But it was like a winter set and they had snow prints in the snow. You know what I mean? So I Googled it. I mean I YouTube it, looked it up, you know what I mean? The set was bomb. Look, I'm about to show look. When I go find that picture, I'm gonna put it, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna put it in here. Okay. That set, I was so proud of. Like I was so proud of that set. Like my friend loved it and everything. It looked just like snow. Like when I tell you, it looked like somebody would like put their feet on her nails. I quit playing with me. They would like they put their feet in the snow. Like baby, listen, realistic in the mud, realistic. Posting, I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not posting in their group on Facebook. Posted it. Why people was in there talking about it? Like they're like, what is this? I'm like, snow prints. You know what I mean? Well, those don't look like snow prints, and why does it look wet? And the only time you what like girl, what? I mean, it was a majority of people that liked it. You know what I mean? But I'm like sitting there, and I remember waking up the next day, and it was like so much like there's people, but it was people like going to my defense on somebody else. Like those is bomb, da da da. But it's like about 5 or 6 people that was like those are horrendous, da 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 da. Like I sat there and I was like, I was soaking. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, like why, baby? Listen, I'm gonna do them again. They're gonna be cold. That's what I said. Don't. I had to drink my little water so I can stop being parched. Do not listen to what them haters said. Like they said, you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. But listen, it's gonna be some naysayers. Let them hate. They're gonna hate if you do good. They're gonna hate if you do bad. So you better be good at whatever you do. Do you hear me? Quit playing. But yeah, that's. Maybe this. I got so much to talk about. But when it comes to this, I know a lot of this. Baby, listen, the tea is hot, boiling hot, boiling, and I'm gonna give it to you. All right. How can loved ones show support for somebody pursuing their career? I mean, that's what I say. Like, some people may not have financial support. If you got the extra funds, throw a little bit of extra dollars to them. Just shout them out on Facebook. Like, if somebody shares something, like if I share something, share it. You feel me? How it takes $0 to support a small business. You ain't gotta do it monetary. It ain't gotta be monetary, which is money. It could be word of mouth. You could share a post. You know what I mean? Hell, I might send you. You could send them a scripture. You could pray for me, baby. Listen, pray for me. Pray for me in my business, please, Lord. Pray for me. Give them a scripture. Give them some motivation. Give them some moral support, baby. Listen, it ain't always about the cheddar. It ain't always about the cheddar. Listen, you call me up and make sure I'm good. Okay, are you okay? All right. I'm good. Okay, I'm good. My mental was good. You feel me, baby? Listen. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even want to make this that long, but I did, like I said, I did this because, for one, I just wanted y'all to know the experience for me. That's what I say. Everybody's experience ain't the same, and I'm going to be interviewing people, asking them around the same questions, just making sure, you know what I mean? Because I want people's different observations and stuff, different opinions on their no journey and support, you know what I mean? But this is mine, so this is basically me talking to you about my support, how we should show support to other people, you know what I mean? So the last question: have you ever felt pressure from people who didn't support your no journey? Baby, yes. I had family members tell me, mind you, I told you I had my own shop for almost 4 years, like 3.5 years. Once you go work in a shop, do you not see the shop? Do you not see the shop, baby? Look, I have a whole shop in a building. Like when I say when you walk upstairs, when you walk past the first 2 doors, I had a glass window. It had nail bar in there. It had advertisement. It had my number. Why do I need to walk in a shop by myself? But with somebody. I have my own shop. The booth rent was little to nothing. You feel me? Little to nothing. We'll get on that story because it wasn't. But then somebody tried to play me. But we'll talk about that later on. We'll talk about that later on. But yeah, like I'm like, I had people who didn't support. Come on, I want you to lower your prices. If that's the reason why you ain't coming because my prices is high, but you see what I do. But you steadily come on, you want to come and get booked, but you've been talking about that for 2 years. Let's send my team. I don't get it. Like there's I have plenty of people who did not support, put their 2 cents in. Baby, I ain't count neither 1 or 2 pennies. Baby, you better go on and give it to yourself and keep it in your pocket. Cause I don't understand why you thought you was now if you was a like okay, let's also like prime example. So I had not of that, but I have a friend that comes who go by Miss G, and she came and she was like, "Want you?" She's like, "Can you see if you can lay the acrylic like this? That way it won't be so close to her cuticles." Which she has an issue like me. Like it'll be now the acrylic will be close to her nails, so when it grows, her skin is like growing with it, so it kind of hurts. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, no problem. We'll see. Like, it ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Tried it, loved it. I do it every time, and it looks flawless. Like when I say my acrylic lay like butter, listen, Lando Lakes, so this ain't parquet over here. This is Lando Lakes. You feel me? It changed dramatically. Like it didn't lift, and usually like when it grow out, it have like a little tuck underneath. I just couldn't get rid of that. Smaller beads around the acrylic, the cuticle. I mean, like when you lay when you lay your top is thin, not bulky. You would just pop out, blend it in, and I always tell her I appreciate that because you helped me out a lot. And I've done that with everybody's nails and they stay on for a long time. Like, don't lift. Like, I had a problem with, like, lifting or, like, it just, like I said, the pump, it was, like, a little, it's hard to explain. Like, when it grows out, you got your skin attached and then, like, it's like a little, like a, I just had to show you. It's kind of hard to explain, but she helped me. And I'm like, dang, yeah. When I say like her, I don't mind her not sharing my stuff because you know what? She know I do nail work because she's another person that can get nail work. She bought me my nail pen. That's a sign of support. That's what I say. It don't have to be monetary. It don't have to be. I mean, this is support. You loving that I do nail art. You feel me? Because she gets nail art. You thought about me and it's like, hey, like she said, I thought about you when I seen it, and she's like, I think Ario liked it. And she bought me some nail art pens. And I said I got 5 different sizes. 3, 4. Yeah, because I lost the pen out of I don't know where it is. 5 different nail art pens because she know I do nail art. She knows that I need another pen. That's what I'm saying. This is a sign of the support. It could have been no more than I don't even know how much it is. I don't even care. I don't care because she seen something that I really really cherish and she thought about me. That's what I'm saying. Like support could be thinking about somebody. Send them. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about you. I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna send you the scripture because maybe something's on my heart telling me like you just be there. You don't have to give them no money. Hey, you all right? How business going? They might need to vent to somebody. Like it's crazy that people vent to people and then they go blast their business on Facebook. Like, and y'all wonder why people don't talk to people. I'm gonna talk to you. You gonna talk to me. We're gonna talk to each other. We're gonna make it work. Now this is Clickty Klack, and I hope to see you back.